Well, I've joined Suzanne, who's a master gardener here in Luzerne County, and we're standing in the front part of the Pollinator garden. Let's have a look at some of the plants you've put in here, some of why you've chosen it. I think the important thing though is, what is a pollinating garden before we start?
So a pollinator garden is something that's intentionally put together to attract pollinators.
Okay. And they're the bees, the wasps?
Bees, wasps, moths, butterflies, hummingbirds. They play such an important part in our food system and our ecosystem, and so we want to attract them and we want to increase their population. So we've planted these plants here to provide pollen and nectar, food for them, to provide nesting sites for them. And so that's why we have some of these very specific plants here, because they do attract them. We try to have things going full year, and we also, part of the pollinator garden is, part of it is supposed to be untidy and taller, as you can see. So we like to keep some of the things after they bloom go to seed. So like this milkweed, after this blooms, we'll let the pods go because
this is the gorgeous orange or yellow butterfly weed.
Yes, it is. It's the butterfly weed, and so when after that blooms, we'll let that go. But yeah, we like to have things in bloom early all the way through to fall as well,
Talking about fall, there's a classic solidago with goldenrods, which is a very useful.
Yes.
Often people get very scared. As soon as you say goldenrod, they think about dreadful. Well, it's not really dreadful. It is a natural plant.
Yes.
But it spreads very quickly. But
It
some
does.
of the smaller ones, this is fireworks, I understand.
Yes. Yes, it is. We have a smaller one over here. But yeah, we like to have different heights of things as well too. So you'll see we have some tall plants here. We have some shorter little lemon goldenrod over here.
That's a sweet little one. Yeah, I know that one quite well.
Yeah, so we like to have differing heights, different sizes of flowers as well too for the different pollinators.
And the coneflowers with that lovely seed head, that always attracts.
Yes, yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And I think you've grown some of these yourself, have you?
Yes, yes. The Gerbera daisies as well too. So we like to have some different bright colors. You know, some reds in here as well too.
And a really attractive little thyme here. That's
yeah,
gorgeous.
you can see some pollinators on that right there. You see some
Now,
pollinators
when we say
here.
wasps, I have to kind of correct myself. There are a lot of wasps that are absolutely no nuisance to you. They're just wonderful little insects that will do their job.
Yes.
Those stinging wasps are a different thing altogether,
Yes,
so
they
let's
are.
not worry about them.
No.
And I see there's a very nice, fragrant aster tucked in
Yes.
there, another late flowering one.
Yes, yes.
So these are the classic New England ones, which can get massive. And this one will sprawl all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you are. Here we are on a busy commercial street, and you've created a little pollinator garden, because the bees are everywhere, aren't they? They're not just stuck in the countryside or beautiful gardens.
They will make their habitat anywhere. It could be here in the pollinator garden, it could be on the side of the road, or it could be in your own backyard. So we all have a role to play in ensuring that the pollinators thrive.
Suzanne, thanks ever so much. And I gather your house is on the tour as well.
It is too,
All right,
yes.
So you might be seeing her place as well. Now, this building is very important, and I'm going to meet Lisa, who's the manager of the tour, who's going to tell us why this is the center of the garden tour. Right.
Yes,
Thanks
you are.
again.
Thank you.
Lisa, lovely to meet you.
You too, Paul.
You've got a big responsibility here, I gather. You are the manager of the tour.
Yes, I am.
Now, the tour has happened many times before, yes?
This will be the 10th biennial garden tour for the Back Mountain Bloomers,
Now, tell us a little bit about the tour itself.
The tour itself is wonderful. We have 5 private gardens, all owned by members of the Back Mountain Bloomers Garden Club. We have the Pollinator Garden. We have a flower show, which is not only a flower show, we have an art show inside of it. So it's a big show, and I hope you all make time to come to it. It is self-guided. Once you come and pick up your garden tour ticket, this is a copy of the map. It's not the exact map.
You have to hide it.
Yeah, I can't show you the whole thing.
That allows you to go and visit these gardens.
Yes, and instructions with the addresses.
Now, as well as the flower show, I gather there are other events going on in each garden.
Yes, we have presenters.
Yeah.
We have artists in the garden painting and plein air, which means they're going to be out in the garden painting. The homeowners will be present at each of the gardens. You can ask them questions. We're going to have plant lists of all the plants that are in the gardens.
Fantastic.
It's very interesting. It's a great day.
So, Lisa, tell us about any other kind of things we should know about.
Well, they can go to our website, which is backmountainbloomers.org. They can download our registration form for more information, but we'd prefer that they not mail that in at this point in time. There's not enough turnaround time, but they can get all their information from there. They can physically go to our retail sites, which is listed there, to register and get a ticket.
And I think it's important to say that some of the gardens may be kind of a little bit difficult for
Well, the
wheelchair accessibility.
gardens are not handicap accessible, and it really is a garden tour for adults.
Excellent. Lisa, best of luck.
Pleasure.
I hope the sun shines
Thank
like
you.
it is today. Yeah?
Pray for a sunny day.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're going to get it now.
We'll see you next time on Home and Backyard.